Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Now, you might notice something a little bit different about this account, but first of all, I am level 13. That's right, yesterday I was a man of my word, stayed true to my promise to you guys, and I created an account from scratch. Now, this is a totally 100% free-to-play account. Then I'm going to start here, probably a weekly series on the channel. What I want to do is today's video is kind of just to let you guys know that I did it, talk about what my experience has been like the first couple days, talk about what my roadmap is going to look like from here on out, kind of how I'm going to approach this account and what my strategy is going to be being free to play. And then the next video that I'll have planned is going to be probably another week or so progression from where I am right now, and it will be a very thorough kind of beginner's guide updated to players starting in 2021. I'd advise you guys to check that out, even if you're obviously, most of you watching right now are not new players, just to kind of see the progress I've made and kind of reliving this game from the start is actually, I forgot that you didn't open up, or you can't unlock things for a while as well. For example, on my champions, I can't even auto level things, to upgrade, I need to be, level 25 to actually upgrade to level 12 or 16. Little things like that I just never remembered at all playing the game, and I'm also recognizing how much of a challenge it is to not spend on this game, even if it's just a little bit, and it's really realigned, how I'm going to approach this account. There's so many good deals right now. They throw so many deals at you. First of all, man, I don't know, the data scientists at Plarium, I'm sure, are way smarter than I am, but I feel like they throw way too many offers at new players. Like, it is spam, even worse than my main account, and I'm a big spender on my main account, but now I'm free to play, and man, to have them throwing offer after offer after offer after offer every single time I open up the game, it's pretty crazy. It might turn off a lot of players, Anyway, dude, I want so badly to buy this. $3, it's just $3. But boy, could I use some rare skill tomes. I don't have any abilities on my Kale leveled up at all right now, so I'm struggling. And then we have all these insane value, like a sacred, just one sacred and 1,000 energy on my main account would be $30. But now we get void shards and ancient shards and gems. I mean, these packs are insane. Check it out, $3 for the 2 ancient and 2 clan boss key pack. $3. Yeah, man. Again, it's so tempting right now. And look at this, 5 5-star chickens, or 6, 5-star chickens, there we go, and 12 4-star chickens, 6 epic tomes for $30 again.
Welcome to Bank of the Hi,
I want to see all your money.
These deals are insane, but I am saying no to all of them right now for you guys. I want to be 100% free to play, meaning I'm also not going to report this account to Plarium to get my content creator perks. I won't take my chickens. I won't take my legendary books that they give us every week on my main account. I forget how many they give us, but they do give us a few. It's public for anybody, by the way, who makes content for Raid Shadow Legends. You can apply to the creator program. They have over, I think, 100 creators total from all the languages already in the content creator program. So go ahead and do that if you guys want to make content for Raid Shadow Legends and get some free perks. Anyway, so what am I doing right now? So obviously I picked Kale to be my starting champion. I really wanted to go a little bit outside the box and pick like Galek or Elhain or even Aethel I'm a big fan of. However, man, especially knowing that this is going to be a long grind, I'm really going to have to approach this strategically in terms of optimization because it's free to play. I couldn't see going anywhere but Kale. I just couldn't do it. It's a huge blow to not have Kale if you're going to be free to play. If you're going to spend, sure, you just open up a bunch of gems till you have Kale anyway, but I really need the poison. I really need the poison on the A3 and the A1, and I want him as my campaign farmer, so I went Kale. I went smart here. Again, we have no masteries unlocked. Obviously, this is day 2 of the account. And look at this gear, man. I've got a 4-star speed boots. So what is my strategy going to be here? First of all, I don't have any other champion in the game. I have Sniper and I have Valerie and I have War Priest, but I'm not going to be focusing on either of those 3 champions. So what I'm trying to do right now is basically grind out campaign until I can beat, level 12 of campaign. So this is going to be, I've kind of broke it down to a few steps, and I'll really elaborate on this in that kind of beginner's guide video in a week or 2 from now. So stay tuned for that one. But suffice it to say, ooh, look at this. Look at this. As you guys can see, I'm going to pay way closer attention on this account to events, to tournaments that I can actually do, you know, free to play, to awards, to missions, to daily quests, right? Because that's where I can get my bonus resources, and I'm going to put a big priority on that stuff because, again, I'm not spending, there's no other way to get this stuff. Secondly, I'm going to basically try to get to Vladimir Strait so I can unlock Vamp gear, right? So I want my lifesteal gear because I feel like, you know, number one priority is get lifesteal gear, even if it's just going to be crappy, you know, 3 or 4 star gear that I can get in campaign normal difficulty. I will use that lifesteal. I'll put it on my Kale. Hopefully by that time I'm able to farm up a few other campaign champions. Obviously I won't have War Maiden, but the goal is going to be to get War Maiden from the Dreadlands, to get, you know, hopefully Armiger as well. So War Maiden, Armiger, Kale, probably go with Greybeard, who I can actually already farm up. He's in is he stage 3? My bad. Is he stage 4? My bad. Stage 4. Okay, so I'm gonna go after Greybeard. He has an AoE freeze. So that will be good for CC, and he's easy to build because he's defense based. So early on, I've kind of picked out my champions that I want to focus on. That's why I'm not upgrading War Priest. I'm not going to be upgrading Valerie, even though they're okay champions. I basically want to go with Kale, Greybeard to be kind of my tank. And then I want to go War Maiden to decrease defense, and Armiger because Armiger's a beast. So those are going to be like my solid 4 that I kind of stick with for a while. And then when I pull shards, you know, mystery, hopefully I can get a few ancient shards, maybe even, I don't know, is there a void or a sacred shard? Eventually I'll get one from completing, excuse me, something, right? Even if it's just campaign, I'll get a void shard. Hopefully I get a solid epic champion that I can kind of lean on with that foursome, and then affinity based I'll kind of build from there. And I want to start out by, you know, Dragon's Lair, eventually getting to Dragon. My kind of goal here after the first couple weeks, after I'm just working on getting lifesteal gear for these champions, I want to move right to Dragon's Lair because then I want to farm good lifesteal gear. I think as a free-to-play, lifesteal gear is going to be paramount to having any success in this game, right? So having my whole team in lifesteal is going to be my goal here. If you guys disagree with that, let me know in the comments below, but I think that's going to be the way to go. It's not like I could just buy OP speed gear or buy my way up to anything. So the goal is going to be eventually here to get to Dragon 13 so I can start getting 6-star lifesteal gear and then just farming that with any energy I have while I upgrade my champions to level 60, and then from there we'll kind of focus on Spider so I can actually get the accessories because I'll have them at level 60 and Ascended. So that's kind of going to be my goal early on here, guys. I don't want to make this one super long. I will be working on the arena immediately. I mean, look at how easy these arena teams are off the bat here. Wow. So I don't see any reason why I shouldn't focus on the arena and just use whatever campaign farming team I have. I think that one mistake that a lot of players make early on, you can see why already, is just focusing on too many characters, too many champions. So on this account, even though I have, you know, 3 champions I'm not going to be using in Valerie and whatever here, I'm not really focused on them. I did throw a couple pieces of gear on Valerie just to give her a little bit. I mean, I need to get to stage 8 in campaign, so I'm going to have to use some gear there. But, you know, for the most part, I'm not really worried about gear. I'm trying not to use my silver right now unless I really am going to put something on Kale just to get me a little bit further so I can kind of go along that roadmap that I outlined earlier. But I will be doing arena. You know, why not? It's easy anyway. My Great Hall just unlocked, and I mean, what is it? It's pretty expensive, huh? I need 50 of these. So it's going to take a while, but I'm going to focus on, I think I'm going to focus on defense. I'm going to start with Magic Affinity because Magic Affinity seems to have the most, I don't know, either for me, it's either Magic or Void in terms of what I want to focus on. And since I'm free to play, I think Void's going to be very difficult to get. So I'm going to go Magic. They seem to have like all the starting champions, Apothecary when I get him. So I think that we're going to start with Magic, and we're going to start with defense to keep my team alive, because as I always talk about on my main account, on my main channel, or this is my main channel, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? Is I think that leaning on, as long as I can survive, right? If I can make it through level 20 dungeons in 10 minutes, if it takes me 20 minutes, I'm only going to have 30 auto attacks a day. I'm not going to get the raid pass either on this account. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. So I need to keep my team alive. That's going to be my first priority. So building out a few tanks, which is why, again, I'm going to be focused on Greybeard. Did I call him Greybeard? What is this dude's name again? I'm the worst, man. I am the worst. Yeah, Graybeard. I was thinking of like Longbeard or whatever, the legendary. So yeah, I mean, Graybeard's gonna be my main focus because he's a defense, he's a tank. I wanna really focus and keep an eye out for defense-based champions when I'm building out this account. Guys, if you have any advice for me, have you guys started a second account? A third account? Who knows? Some of you guys are crazy in the comments. Some of you guys have like 3 or 4 accounts. That's crazy to me, but I kind of like it. I gotta be honest with you guys. Before I end the video here, my quick feedback on starting a new account was at first, like the campaign, the tutorial rather, just like, dude, this is so boring. This is gonna be a big mistake. This is dumb, this whole new account. But day 2, I woke up this morning, I logged in again, I got a few more campaign battles done because I didn't want to be like right in the beginning. This is probably what, 2 hours, 3 hours the most of gameplay right now. And then I actually started enjoying myself, especially when I sat down to make this video, talking about like in my head, talking aloud, kind of my strategy here. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this to get to dungeon, to get to lifesteal, to get to spider, etc. And then thinking about the team I wanted to assemble, it kind of got me excited, right, for this new account. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of just a brief introduction, kind of giving you the very basics on where my head is at, and I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'll be putting out, like I said, I don't want to commit to every single week because who knows how much time I'll be able to allocate to this account, but I will stick with it. I will play at least a few battles every day or whatever, just trying to keep it active and keep it moving in the right direction, and I'll give you kind of periodic I guess, reviews of the account and try to coincide with something like a fusion or something like a challenge in the game or something new in the game, how to approach that from a free-to-play perspective. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. And as always, take care, guys.